So I'm going to do something today in a video that I promised you all last summer that I would not do. But here it is. I'm doing it. I'm giving you a tour of our home before construction is complete. But here I am in the pool, which is a wonderful start, which means the pool is done. It's actually 100 degrees. It's more of a hot tub than a pool. That's awesome. Let's go around and you'll see what's not yet complete. So we're going to start about where I started the last video, the construction update, and we're going to take you through from the front gate all the way through the house and throughout the yard and the casita and whatnot. Now, as we go, you're going to see some before and after pictures where I was able to find some before pictures that roughly match this video. You'll see kind of what it was like before, maybe even during, and a little bit after. So this is the little road to the beach. And here is our house. You can see our garage here. And we have some storage over here, but let's go inside the gate here. And actually, before we go inside, I should tell you all, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am in La Paz, Mexico, which is about 2 hours north of Cabo in the Baja Peninsula. It is a wonderful place to live. Definitely be sure to subscribe to learn more about it. And now let's continue towards the gate. So we added this Ring doorbell here, which is really nice because it will ring not only here in Mexico, but it also will ring on my watch. And that doesn't matter where we are. We could be up in Portland. So if there's summer, if someone rings the doorbell, we can actually talk to them from Oregon. But let's continue on through the gate. So off to the right here is our casita. And casitas are really common down here in Mexico, kind of like little small studio apartments, somewhat like a grandma flat or things like that. Lots of houses down here have these, and some people rent them out separately. So we've got a nice little shady spot here with some hammocks. There is the house, and then we've got this area here that we have built out to be a little patio. It's looking much nicer than it was before. And then you can see across the front of the casita. But let's start out by heading into the house. So you can see we've added things here like some tables. That one we brought down with us, and the other one back here. These are actually built out of pallets. And we've got our grill over here. This was a grill that came with the house. We just built that wall around it. Make it nice. So we've got Bandit here, and if you're one of the first viewers of this video, he may be up for adoption still. So reach out if you're looking to add a dog. And we're coming in here. My wife has just made a mess of the place, but that's okay. This is what we call our Florida room. It's just a nice little room. As we walk in, I just stepped on another puppy. That is Miss Saucy Pants, and she is also up for adoption. So for those of you who are new to this channel, my wife Kat and I moved down to La Paz, which is in the Baja Peninsula, and we bought a house on the beach in 2020. And so we started a construction project to really fix the place up. We're gonna go through the whole house in this video, including what's new here out by the beach. I want to quick show you the doors here because we've replaced the doors. Well, we've got the same doors, but we've replaced the glass with clear glass so you can see directly in and directly out. It used to be kind of a colored glass, so there used to be screens on it. We've also added a programmable lock here so that we can program the combination from up in Oregon or down here, unlock the door remotely. We've got codes for the different people who come and go, our caretaker, our cleaners. So it's very easy to give them a specific code, know when they're coming and going, and restrict when they can come and go. So we've got a good amount of storage here. But as we walk into the kitchen, you can see the house, how the house really opens up here. We've replaced these fans with nicer fans, and the kitchen is pretty much how we got it. This is a really super nice kitchen. You can see here, it's got a 6-burner stove. Everything here runs on natural gas. We did add that dishwasher over there. The original one wasn't working and we weren't able to fix it. But this place pretty much came with everything you need. I'm not even sure what's in these. Just every single thing that we needed was already here. And it is pretty common in Mexico when you buy a house that was owned by a gringo that they will leave behind all the furniture. I've even heard of people who've gotten a car when they bought their house because the previous owner left behind the car. So continuing into the dining room, this table was here. It's a beautiful hand-carved table. So yeah, great what came with this house, including a number of the glasses, all the couches. We've just kind of rearranged things a little bit. The fireplace over there is a gas fireplace that we had repaired, and it's back up and running for those cool, maybe December, January nights. We also recently replaced the lights that were from like the early 80s with these kind of, I don't know, bee's nest lights that we got in Los Barriles. So from here, let's walk into the front bedroom. The walls were this color, but they have been painted and repaired. There was a lot of water damage to the walls because the previous owners, there'd been some deferred maintenance for 5 years because they hadn't been here. So this is a brand new color here. So this nice bright yellow, really getting the place fixed up. Over here is a bathroom, so you can see toilet around the corner there. Nothing too exciting here, but the master bath. We did replace a lot of the blinds on this side of the house. And you can see the view out here from the master bedroom across the Bay of La Paz and over into the city of La Paz. We'll go outside to take a better look in a second. So quick check-in. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, make sure the bell is checked and the little all option is checked too, so you get notifications of my future videos. I release about 2 videos a month, 2 videos a week about living as an American or Canadian down in Mexico. Now across this little hallway is my office, and there's nothing too special in here. Here is our kitty Tiger, not up for adoption. He loves it down here, but this is also the only room in the house with a ceiling and an air conditioner. So this is the only room we can keep cool in the summer. But yeah, we've just kind of added some tapestries to the wall, and I've got my whole office set up over here, and our security system, the cameras are up there so I can see what's going on while I'm working away. If I hear the dogs barking, I can check out what's going on. And now back out into the main room, the living room here. And I just want to mention there's a little wet bar here, so for entertaining, kind of nice. So let me continue down the hallway here. We've got this nice little enclosed area down here. That's where we hide the kitty litter so the puppies can't get at it. There's a bathroom here with a really nice sink. We hope to make some of the rest of the bathrooms look just as nice as that one. Continuing down the way here, so Kat is packing up because we've got just 1 week left here in La Paz before we head north. But this is the second bedroom that has its own bathroom with a bathtub. So pretty simple, and a shower. Bathtubs are not super common down here, but in a lot of the gringo homes, you'll find bathtubs. So let's head outside. This is what we've been doing. Most of the construction has been outside, except for some little stuff fixing up inside. So we built this wall here, so we've got a lot of privacy now. There is the pedestrian pathway down to the road behind the wall. We're pretty happy with our wall. And you can see here, we've got some windows, and you can see the house next door through there. The windows are supposed to have shutters. That's one of the things that's missing from our finished project. So hopefully soon there'll be some kind of enclosures in there so that we can close it off, open it up as we want. So you can see here, this is a nice little outdoor seating area. The house, each of the corners kind of has doors that open up into the outside, and I think I counted 91 panes of glass on this house. So really the entire outside is glass. So let's take a look over here from when we're hanging out here. This is the new backyard as it is right now. So you can see we added a fountain over in the corner. We brought that one down with us. We've added lights. This was a palm tree that was here, but it died maybe 6 months after we moved in. So we've added all these lights. I'll be sure to hit some nighttime images here too to show you what this looks like. We've added a number of palm trees around the yard and a lot of landscaping. You can see here. But let's go out to the new construction that we did. Heading out here. So you can see we've got these nice broad steps. What I like about this is, you know, this wouldn't be allowed by building code in the United States. So you get to do whatever you want down here in Mexico, kind of, sort of. We've got the pool here. So the pool is complete. It's actually over 100 degrees right now. I let it heat up a little bit too much. We've got some solar panels. I'll show you that. And I've got a quick question to get you active down in the comment section. Is 100 degrees a good temperature for a pool? So yes, that is a good temperature, or no, too hot. Comment that down in the comments now. We've got the pool equipment, which includes a heat pump, which should be heating up the pool, but it doesn't really heat it up enough. So we're going to be working out that issue. It works really well when it starts to get warm out, but in the middle of the winter, it wasn't doing so well. So we've got a couple of windows here that look down the beach, so you can kind of see down the beach there into the neighbor's yard. Once again, there should be some structure, some shutters coming for that. And in the hot tub slash pool, you can see one side is deeper. So this is more set up like a hot tub with in the middle a really deep section. So it's more of a plunge pool. If you're here in the summer, you can really dip down deep into this. And then there's an area where you can kind of set a chair in there and just have your feet in the water. So it's a big, broad area just for kind of hanging out. Let's continue down here. This is that thing that is missing. This is the big chunk of the project that still is not complete. And this is really frustrating to me because I really didn't want to make this video until we had this supposedly gorgeous fence built here. So this is supposed to be a glass fence here that has a wave across the top, a relatively short fence. And then as we go underneath the pergola structure here, it's supposed to turn into a metal fence with that same wave. So you can see it's not here. There'll be a video introducing you to our attorney soon because our architect has been a problem. And I'll also tell you how I contributed to that problem. But this is an area that we go like pretty much every morning. We either have morning coffee under here and we pull the curtains here so that we're not getting baked by the sun, or we just have our morning coffee out here because the shade is coming across here in the morning. And you can see, if I can get this up high enough, you can see these are the solar panels. Those are the solar panels for the hot water. So it does really well right now, but not as well in the dead of winter. So we're going to be doing some tweaks to that too as we go along. But yeah, this is the yard. You can see all the new landscaping that's gone in. And yeah, we are definitely very happy with it. It's just that it's not quite done. So hopefully within the next few months, there will be a video I can show you where it's done. So sometimes we get a lot of wind here coming off the water, but tonight is a perfectly still night. You can see the view of La Paz, and there's a full moon coming up over the pergola, and a little look across at the yard here at night. It's just a wonderful, almost feels like a resort out here. You can see here, we kind of had some of the construction workers put together the old fence. So it's kind of ready to go for the new fence down here with the concrete, but they've just put together the old one just so that we have something while we're waiting for the new one. But this is, I think there's a view kind of from here, so I want to show you before and after. And it may not be the easiest thing to see here on video, but across the bay you can see the city of La Paz with the mountains behind. And you can see this is kind of a little bit of a mudflat during low tide. And you can see some of the birds, at least I can see them. A number of them are pretty small, but I see looks like a great blue heron maybe. I see an egret. So there's a few things hanging on out there. And by the way, this is the view from inside the hot tub. We've designed the hot tub so it is looking directly out across the bay at the city of La Paz. But let's take a walk over to the back side of the house and the casita so you can see that. So we've changed everything around in here and tried to make this much nicer, added the air conditioning and tried to make the path a little more organic, removed a lot of the old path here. So heading over to the casita. And I just wanted to give you a view of what it looks like at night out here. This open. So we've tweaked things around a little bit in here. We've got kind of what will be the future kitchen. We've removed the dryer, the gas clothing dryer, because we never ever used it, and just moved the refrigerator over from this side. Just created a little area here for a table. And you can see here we've added the wall covering, the window coverings, and also painted everything in here. Added a new fan from 10 to 17. Got a video about that. And then there is a bathroom here with a shower. So nothing too exciting over here. But let's go to what we like to call the back 40. By the way, these are some of my favorite plants. They're called scented geraniums, and they smell amazing, and they have done so well down here. We'll definitely be adding a bunch of those. We did add an irrigation system to drip irrigate everything here. The puppies have really torn up some plants, but you can see some of the drip irrigation there. We have our gas here, our propane gas tank. I need to get that filled up before we go. Heading back past our laundry lines that we moved from the side of the house. And we're heading past the garage here. We've rearranged some of this back here and opened this up to be a little bit more connected to the yard. And this is where we call it the finca. And this is where my wife grows her tomatoes and peppers and lettuce. It is going to seed now. And like I said, we're a week away from leaving, so things are looking a little more overrun. But you can see here, this is actually a very happy and sad thing at the same time, but these are papayas. They're just not ready to go yet, so we didn't work out our timing so well on those. So we've also planted a bunch of things back here, just trying to turn this not into such a hot open field. We had some trouble with our coconut palms. Don't seem to be doing as well. But we've got a number of things planted here, and there's the RV that we'll be heading out in 1 week. One thing that I love about this channel is the number of people that are commenting down in the comment section, extra tips or their experience living down here in Mexico, or people asking questions. So please participate in the comments, and I will let you know that I've got a video coming up that is going to introduce you to a new person in my life who is our abogado, or our attorney. So there'll be a video about that coming up. He's going to be helping us untangle the web with our architect. Hasta luego.